My name is Julia Nunes, and I am the 73rd Alice in Dairyland. This year, July 14th marks National Mac and Cheese Day, and today we are going to celebrate accordingly by making my homemade melting pot mac and cheese. Growing up on my family's dairy farm, our cheese drawer was always stocked with cheeses from around Wisconsin, but we ended up having bits and pieces left over. Yes, they're fine to snack on, but I wanted to create a recipe that used all of them to make room for more Wisconsin cheese to try. Before we start, I just wanted to let everyone know that you don't have to have exactly what I have here today. This recipe is designed to use what's in your cheese drawer at home right now. So first off, I have cheese from Marika Gouda. Marika Gouda and the Penterman Farm take pride in modern family farming and handcrafted award-winning Marika Gouda cheese right in Thorpe, Wisconsin. I also have varieties from Sartori cheese, which is in Plymouth, Wisconsin. Today I have their Gold Bellavitano and Parmesan cheese. Sartori is a fourth-generation family-owned and operated company that produces a wide variety of award-winning cheeses. They value a deep sense of connection to one another, the land, and with family farmers. This is just one business that emphasizes the fact that Wisconsin dairy products are responsibly and sustainably produced by dairy farmers. Today I also have varieties from Wayuwega cheese, which is located in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. I'll be using their medium cheddar and pepper jack cheese to add a little bit of spice. I'm also going to be putting sour cream in, and I'll be using the Westby brand. Tucked in here I have the 3-year-old white cheddar from JS Brands cheese. Last but not least, I have salted butter from Old World Creamery, which is also a member of the Something Special from Wisconsin program through the Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection. Are you ready to get cooking? I know I am. Let's cut the cheese. I'm going to start with the Marika Gouda today, and I want to make sure all my cheeses are relatively the same size so they melt evenly in the pot when I'm making my cheese sauce. Wisconsin dairy products like cheese and sour cream are a natural source of protein, calcium, and 7 more essential nutrients. I love using real dairy because it's produced by real dairy farmers who care for animals, land, and water resources. Dairy farmers are on the job 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year to feed and care for their animals. Dairy farmers care for the environment. They have reduced their carbon footprint nearly 25% since 2007 and are the only industry in the United States to actually reduce their carbon footprint. All right, our cheese is all cut up now, and I have about 4 cups of cheese here. We are ready to go over to the stove and make our cheese sauce for our melting pot mac and cheese. The first step into making my melting pot mac and cheese is to create a roux, which is a butter and flour mixture that will help give the cheese sauce a nice texture. Now I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of butter to my pot. I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of flour. I'm going to let this cook for just a minute so it just becomes a little bit golden in color. All of the flour is combined into the butter, and I'm going to slowly add my milk. And I'm using 2 cups of whole milk in this recipe. I like to use whole milk when I'm making my mac and cheese sauce because it creates a creamier, richer sauce. My roux is completely dissolved into my milk, and now I'm going to add half a cup of sour cream. You want to let this mixture heat until it thickens, and then I'll start adding my cheeses so they get melted in here and we get a nice creamy, cheesy sauce. Now we have about 4 cups of cheese for our recipe today. So I'm going to add those in. And now I have a lot of cheese here, so I want to make sure my fire is on low so we don't burn our mixture. Now I'm going to add some spices while my cheese is melting, and today I'm adding a little bit of ground mustard and garlic powder. So whatever you prefer, add it into your mac and cheese sauce and it will be delicious. Something that I recently learned is that Wisconsin is the only state that requires a license to make cheese. So you're sure that when you're in the store buying Wisconsin cheese, it's going to be high quality. Whether you're shopping in the store or shopping online, make sure you're looking for this Proudly Wisconsin logo. All right, our cheese sauce is almost done. Most of my cheese chunks are melted in here. You can see it's a nice, rich yellow color. It smells delicious. So now it's time to add the noodles, which I had previously prepared, cooked and drained. I used a 16-ounce box of macaroni noodles. You are welcome to use whichever noodles you prefer. My mac and cheese is ready to eat, but I'm going to put it in a baking dish and top it with breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese to get a nice crispy top. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees, and I'm going to put my melting pot mac and cheese in there for about 20 to 30 minutes. Looks like my melting pot mac and cheese is ready. Let's take it out of the oven and see. Let's eat. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to celebrate National Mac and Cheese Day on July 14th. You can learn more about my melting pot mac and cheese recipe at AliceandDairyland.com. Again, my name is Julia Nunes, and you have been cooking with Alice, making Julia's melting pot mac and cheese. Enjoy! This message is brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin. There are options in the dairy case for almost everyone, including those with lactose intolerance and other dietary needs. Visit wisconsincheese.com to find your new favorite. Here, you'll find cheese and drink pairings and tons of cheesy recipes.